Hey guys, let's get more news about Miami Heat, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Jimmy Butler banned from poker show after allegedly being rude to everybody. Miami Heat star Jimmy Butler has been banned from a poker show called Hustler Casino Live due to his allegedly rude behavior during an appearance on the show back in June. A clip surfaced of the show's co-owner Nick Vertucci providing some context on what exactly happened and announcing that Butler isn't welcome back. "He was rude to everybody," Vertucci said of Butler. "He wasn't just rude to me. He was rude to the whole staff. I don't want him back." Vertucci explained that Butler acted like a prima donna before he started playing, which was okay, but that Butler was particularly difficult when he started to join the action. According to Vertucci, Butler didn't understand everything that was going on, which caused the Heat star to become tilted. According to Vertucci, Butler later got up and started yelling. Vertucci said he came up to Butler and touched his arm to ask him if there was anything he could do for him, to which Butler responded, "Yeah, first thing is get your hand off my arm." Vertucci said he walked away after he and Butler started to exchange words about money. He added that Butler referred to himself as the real one. "I don't care how many viewers he brings," Vertucci said. "I don't want him back." He also added that Butler brought a group of people with him and that his people had their phones out to film. According to Vertucci, Butler then took out $100 bills and started handing them to the people he brought in order to capture it on video, and Vertucci theorized that the people were going to give Butler his money back later. Lastly, Vertucci added that a younger individual, probably around 22 years old, was there and wanted to talk to Butler. According to Vertucci, Butler did talk to the individual but did so begrudgingly and wasn't very kind. It's worth noting that only one side of the story is available here, as Butler hasn't given his perspective. Butler has developed a reputation as someone who is extremely competitive. After the Heat lost to the Boston Celtics in the opening round of the 2024 NBA playoffs, Butler was seen trolling the Celtics as well as the New York Knicks, and Heat president Pat Riley didn't approve of the 34-year-old's decision. While Butler has drawn some controversy over the years for talking trash, if it weren't for his competitive nature, the Heat might not have been able to reach the NBA Finals as recently as 2023. In the 2022-23 season, Miami became just the second number 8 seed in the history of the league along with the 1999 iteration of the Knicks to reach the championship series, and he was one of the best players in the NBA during the 2023 NBA playoffs. In 22 playoff games with the Heat, he averaged 26.9 points, 6.5 rebounds, 5.9 assists, and 1.8 steals per contest. But the Heat came up short of a title, as the team lost to the Denver Nuggets led by Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray in 5 games. And after an individual playoff run for the ages, Butler didn't so much as appear in a playoff game for Miami during the team's short stint in the 2024 NBA playoffs due to injury. Butler suffered an MCL injury in the Heat's play-in loss to the Philadelphia 76ers. Without Butler, Miami lost to the Celtics, who went on to capture the 2024 title in a gentleman's sweep in the first round. Perhaps the fact that Butler is no longer welcome at the poker show will convince him to tone down his trash-talking in the future. Erik Spoelstra is the best choice as Team USA's next head coach. Team USA secured its 5th consecutive gold medal on Saturday, defeating France 98-87. While the program continues to dominate at the Olympics, it is evident that the rest of the world is catching up. So, what is next for Team USA basketball? The first step is finding a new head coach. There is speculation that this could have been Steve Kerr's last Olympic run and the current Warriors coach could step down as the head of Team USA. Kerr took on the role in 2021 after Greg Popovich led the team to a gold medal in the Tokyo Olympics. Should Kerr step aside, Erik Spoelstra is a logical candidate to become Team USA's next head coach after working as an assistant since 2021. If Spoelstra were to secure the head coaching position, he would face immense expectations. Team USA has won gold at every Olympics since 2008 and has medaled in every game since 1980. It would be a tall order, especially considering that Team USA competed in a field featuring an all-time high of 66 current and former NBA players in the 2024 Olympics, with that number expected to grow in future competitions. Spoelstra would follow in the footsteps of coaching legends such as Bob Knight, Chuck Daly, Mike Krzyzewski, Greg Popovich, and more. Spoelstra would likely also face the challenge of retooling Team USA's roster with this summer's top trio of LeBron James, Kevin Durant and Stephen Curry having competed in the Olympics for the last time. Spoelstra has one of the sharpest minds in the game, consistently getting the most out of his teams. He has led the Heat to 5 NBA Finals, including a remarkable run as an 8th seed in 2023, and has only missed the postseason 3 times in his first 15 years coaching the team. Spoelstra was also named one of the 15 greatest coaches of all time and is widely regarded as one of the best, if not the best, coaches in today's NBA. If there is anyone who can continue Team USA's dominance in men's basketball at the 2028 Olympics and beyond, Spoelstra is the clear choice. Leading Team USA would be a phenomenal opportunity for Spoelstra to further solidify his legacy as one of the greatest coaches of all time. Although the USA has already secured a spot in the 2028 Olympics as the host country, Spoelstra would begin shaping his roster at the 2027 FIBA World Cup in Qatar. Miami Heat linked to sharpshooter forward as free agent landing spot. The Miami Heat squad is currently at capacity, with its salary cap just below the dreaded second cap. The team spent the offseason looking for different ways to improve the roster, but so far they haven't done anything significant. For the Lakers to do anything, they would need to clear roster spots. The general manager can still try to improve the team before training camp begins, and there are some quality free agents remaining on the market. Greg Swartz of Bleacher Report has listed landing spots for the best free agents remaining in the NBA. The Miami Heat have been named as a good fit for veteran sharpshooter Doug Mcdermott. Mcdermott, 32, doesn't do much else at this stage of his career, but remains an elite floor spacer who would fit in well. He made 47.8% of his threes and 40.3% of his catch-and-shoot attempts last season between the San Antonio Spurs and Indiana Pacers. The Pacers scored 7.1 more points per 100 possessions with Mcdermott on the court, 94th percentile, via cleaning the glass, and his defensive concerns would help negate them by playing. The Pacers were one of the best offensive teams in the NBA last season, with Mcdermott helping create space on the court for them. His shooting ability could greatly help the Lakers' offensive attack, especially with the emphasis on shooting more three-point attempts this season. The former Creighton product split time between the San Antonio Spurs and Pacers a year ago. He averaged 5.5 points, 0.9 rebounds, and 1.1 assists per game between the two teams. Mcdermott shot 41% from beyond the three-point line, showing that he can still hit shots at a high rate. If the Lakers signed him, Mcdermott would get three-point looks off LeBron James' passes. James has long been known as one of the best passers in basketball history, so Mcdermott could have a great season. The defensive responsibilities are concerning, especially for a team that struggled on that end of the court a year ago. But if Mcdermott could hang on a bit, he could stay on the court. Mcdermott looks like he could be a good flyer for the Lakers to give a chance. Although his defense is a struggle, he would add size to the roster, with him standing at 6 feet 6 inches. Adding a player like Mcdermott would help the Lakers be more competitive next season, but until some roster changes are made, everything is just hypothetical. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Doug Mcdermott? Leave your opinion in the comments.